Internal instructional video for this Kreos 7012. So first thing is the control panel. So here we've got a switch which electrically operates the front drop down bed, which is an option, and pretty straightforward, up and down. The seats just have to be laid flat. To lie the seats flat is quite straightforward. There's a handle just on the side. But be careful, they're spring loaded, so you just turn the handle, and I'll not do it all the way, but you can see how that seat now is laid flat. Undo the retaining clip and we push the button, and you'll notice the bed moves. I'll not do it all the way because I've not put this seat flat, but when you do it, you swivel the seats to face inside the motorhome towards the back of the vehicle and then lay them flat. They'll go much flatter and they'll not interfere with the electric drop down bed. As you can see, huge bed up there. Just make sure that the bendy lights don't stick into the curtain and nothing restricts or gets trapped in this bed. When you finish with the bed, adjust the up button. Up the bed comes into its up position, and again, just the safety strap there. And it's exactly the same lever, again, that brings the seat back up. Just be careful, like I said, they're pretty aggressive on the spring. The main table, to extend it, it's just got the extension arm that slides out underneath. Folds over, give you a nice big dining table in the lounge. We'll just pop that back, slide the extension arm in. Now at the minute this lever here is down, so it's in the loose position. When that's tightened up and pushed up, the table will not move. When it's down, the table will slide in all manner of directions. This lever here at the minute, this bar lever, is locking the table in place. You can see its telescopic leg. It's stopping that table from going up or down. So when you want to collapse the table to make a bed, you just move the arm and down the table will go. I'll pop it back up. And for travelling, obviously we push it back into its lock position. Blinds at the front, pretty straightforward. A bit like standard Remis blinds. These squeeze in the centre, enable the blind to come all the way down. Stop as soon as you let go of the clips. Squeeze the clips again, and the blind pops back up. Great as a sun blind, just to lower it for a short period of time, or you use it for complete blackout. Same blind system on side windows as well. TV cabinet, again, same rocker switch to the side. Just watch your curtains, they pucker up. Just make sure that they're not caught in the mechanism anywhere. And this comes all the way up. And once TV's mounted on there, the bracket will enable it to move in all manner of directions for you to view in the lounge. Put that back down. Again, just be careful it doesn't catch on any of the fittings. So main habitation door. And this is the control panel, which is digital on the Laika Kreos 7000 series. So pretty straightforward. Button at the top is your timers for your heating system. Timers for your heating system is this function here, which we'll not go into at the minute. We can do that on the day. Next button is the pump. So you press that and the pump will come on. It'll prime the system, fill the boiler. Next button along is the 12 volt. We press that, all lighting system goes out. Press it back on, our 12 volt feed comes out, but we physically then have to switch our lights back on. This is the outside awning light, and this is our auxiliary function. Information, if we press that. So this is giving information. S1 is your fresh water tank. So at the minute I'm housing some fresh water. S3 is your wastewater. The symbol to the left is showing us the volts in the leisure battery system. And this symbol here to the right is showing us the volts in the cab battery, the vehicle battery. We've got the Audi control panel, which is dead straightforward. Switch the system on. Let it just fire up. And it's quite good because it's all symbol orientated. At the top we've got a picture of a thermostat in a house, and that's asking us what the air temperature should be inside the vehicle. So it's dead straightforward to operate. It's all just touch screen, so we can turn that down to whatever temperature we desire. Next function is hot water. Do you want on the middle function or the upper? The next one is electric. Do we want this on 1 kilowatt, 2 kilowatt or 3 kilowatt being the biggest? We can also run gas either on its own, or we can run gas simultaneously using this function here. The button over here is the settings button, but again we'll not go into that, just for the purposes of the video. Power that down for you. So we've got access to the double floor. These lockers are dead straightforward to operate. Just make sure that they are fully down, otherwise you can easily trip over them. And these are all lit throughout, all fiberglass lined. Gives you loads of storage underneath. The black vents are for the Aldi system, guys, so try not to cover them as best as you can. It's not a problem if you do. It will permeate through the carpet, but you'll get quite a lot of heat transfer through there. Storage above the fridge freezer. You've got another 12-watt power output there, and that's showing that there's charge going into the solar panel through the regulator. The big domestic size fridge freezer. So again, fridge and freezer. To switch on, just push the power button. Just let the system warm up. At the minute it's on selected on gas. So we'll just switch that off. When it fails like that, guys, it's just the simple reset button here. At the minute I'm not plugged into mains, so that's why it's failing. But the symbols are pretty straightforward. We've got mains, gas, 12 volt, automatic, defrost, and your temperature. To adjust your temperature, you just push and you can have it on really cold, right down to just slightly on. I'll power that down. So that's your fridge freezer. The kitchen, so it's a lovely Corian top on it. Here's the cover for your drainer. Just slides away. This is your drainer down here, which is a great feature. Again, pops out for cleaning. And your drainage on the 7000 series as well as the 5000 series is almost domestic size. So you'll notice that it clears very, very quick. Burners, the big wok burner and the standard two smaller burners are there. Oven underneath. Obviously everything's on an electric ignition. Just be careful when this is on, unless you can put your hand on there comfortably, do not close the glass lid. There is a sticker here that tells you, prevents you from trying to do it, but if you do close that lid and these burners are on and there's still ambient heat, you're in danger of exploding the glass. Underneath here you've got your extractor with your grease filter there, and it's pretty straightforward. Just switch it on there at the button. This is your light, and that's the back light. Another socket for you there. Loads of storage at the top, and you can move these plinths if you want to, but they're in a really good position. Big grocery cupboard. All these are lockable, so you just push them to unlock. I've put your plugs in there. There's your cutlery drawer. and the bottle drawer, and this is your chopping board. The fitments just clip on to the actual board itself, and it just slots into this recess and hangs on there should you wish to use it. More storage underneath the oven. These are your gas isolation taps, guys. So pretty straightforward from right to left. Right is cooker or oven. In the middle there you've got the boiler. The third one along is the fridge. So those are your gas isolation taps. Obviously they're pointing in the direction of the pipes at the minute, so they're in the on position. So shower, beautiful part of the Laika really. And those shelves for the shower are in the garage. Bathroom, so obviously the Thetford unit will let you know when that's ready to be emptied. It'll light up a little red indicator there, and the blue button is the flush. Light switch down here. In here we've got more storage in the bathroom cabinet, and up there quite neatly is your mains feed. More storage to the left. This is your sliding door that gives you privacy in the bedroom. Just be really careful. The door is a solid door, which gives you fantastic feature of sealing off the entire bedroom unit, but it's very heavy. If you don't lock it back into its travel position, like so, it'll slide out and smash itself to pieces. So try and be really careful with that. You put your TV bracket in there, so that's all plumbed up, ready to be used. More storage across the top. This is a PIR indicator for your alarm system. Lovely picture windows either side. Obviously your lighting rig at the rear. Now the mattress itself, you'll notice that it bends. So underneath the mattress, the top is hinged, and that will enable you to lift that up on a ratchet so you can sit up and read in bed or have coffee, whatever it might be. To release it, just bring this portion of the mattress all the way up till it releases, and it will fold back down. Storage along your side bedroom cupboards. That in there is your Aldi reservoir. When in operating, it will drop below minimum. Please don't be fearful of that. It's just because it's operating. Don't try and top it up, because it does house glycol, not water. But it's really something for technicians to analyse rather than start to sort of mess about with it yourselves. Okay guys, that's the Laika 7012.